You are now listening to The Beat Basement, Season 7, Episode 3.
Imagine if there were like 100 Kanyes. Imagine what the world would be like.
Right. He definitely don't follow the masses.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's the Beat Basement, where you hear from your livest producers, all of them. And this is where it all goes down, where you hear the funky sounds, from the producers who's up and coming to the great ones, all of them. And I'm your host, Swish, and we going in. Everything going in. Well, on this episode, man, we got one of the dopest, the hottest producers in Atlanta, man. This dude right here, man, he's not afraid to show the people and to give the people what they want and what they've been missing, man. On this episode, man, we got this hitter right here, man, Jeff Sonata.
what's good, man? How y'all doing? Thank you, man. It's great. I'm grateful to be on yo guys, man. Appreciate it.
Man, appreciate you being on here. You know what I'm saying? It's been long time coming. You put on a good show at the beat battle. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else I can say. You know what I'm saying? I was happy to see you out there, happy to go bar for bar, you know, beat for beat with the hottest producers all around the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope, man. But don't let me hold you up. Let me start off by saying, you know, introduce yourself. Tell these people who you are, what you do, where you're from.
Yeah. My name is Jeff Sonata, man. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, I was born and raised in Lagos. So I mean, literally, that's where my roots are, you know. So my influences stem from everywhere, you know what I mean. But yeah, man, you know, Atlanta is home now. So I kind of look at it like I was born in Lagos, but I was adopted by Atlanta. You know, yeah. So
Wait. So you from the motherland?
yeah, I'm from the motherland.
Wakanda forever, then. You know what I'm saying? That's how you should have came out to the beat battle. You know what I'm saying? Next beat battle for the championship belt, man. You gotta come out wearing the Wakanda forever gear.
You kill me, bro. You kill me, bro. But yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, you know, I'm a producer. I make music. I would make records. You know, like that's just my thing. You know, I have a genuine love and passion for it. You know, so I just want to make music and inspire people. You know, and just make stuff that inspires me as well. You know what I mean? Like think about a moment when you heard like maybe one of your favorite artists for the first time and you're like, wow, what is this shit? That's the kind of feeling I want to give to people too. You know, just like when somebody hears them like, wow, what the fuck is this? You know? Yeah. So
That's dope, man. So did Lagos give you your sound, or did you mix it with Atlanta when you came here?
as far as sound, to be honest with you, I can't tell you that I have a sound like that. Oh, this is my sound and this is how I sound. Because I can play stuff that just sounds completely like disparate, like completely different. Like, so it's not. I don't think I have a sound per se, but I draw influences from everywhere. So like, being I'm from Lagos, obviously like it also depend. Also like the kind of music I grew up around. Like my dad always had different kind of records growing up. Like from like Tupac to Mary J. Blige, to, like Fleetwood Mac to the Temptations. He had a good mix of a lot of different stuff. So
y'all over there, y'all was still listening to American music too?
Yeah, of course.
And do it influence y'all? Do it hit y'all the same way as it touches us?
Yeah, same way. His music is music,
Yeah.
Like, it hits the same way. So like that was normal. So just I draw inspiration from everywhere, So I won't say I have a sound per se, but being from there definitely influences how I see and how I hear music and like my own unique like musical sensibilities. Like, that affects it for sure.
What age did you really know that music is what you want to do?
To be honest, like music has always been something that I've wanted to do, but like I don't think I ever really allowed myself to embrace it like that. Like, oh, like I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
But deep down, I've always had the love and the passion for it, and spent a lot of time doing it. But I never really owned it. Like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do in my life.
Right.
You know.
Why do you think you haven't did that? You know what I'm saying?
I feel I've done that now, but like I didn't do that earlier, just cause, I grew up,
Strict as hell. Your parents, it sound
nah,
like African parents is strict.
Nah.
Go to school, get your shit done.
my parents are chill, man. My parents
That's
are
what's
chill.
up.
Yeah,
That's
my
what's
parents
up.
are chill, but it's
Shout
just,
out to Legos too.
yeah, my parents are chill. It's just where we come from. Our parents, we come from a third world country, and it's. I feel people here obviously have very skewed views about Africa and stuff because like they show people the worst of the worst shit on TV. So when I came here, I'd be getting people asking me all this funny questions like, "Oh, like, why is your English so good?" Or like, did y'all come in a boat?
Damn.
That's like that's funny shit. Just like ignorant stuff. But just like there's no place in this world that's perfect, right? Like everywhere got a ghetto, everywhere got a there's always gonna be rich, poor, all the same shit, But back to your question, yeah, cause like where we come from, our parents always want us to be doctors and lawyers and engineers and stuff like that. So they wouldn't be so quick to like support you pursuing the arts and stuff because they came up in survival, so they want you to go into something that they know is gonna be lucrative, guaranteed. Yeah, so it's good intention. It's just it's what they know.
You came over here where you like, damn, America, you bitches are spoiled. Y'all got it too good or any of that or
not necessarily. I mean, I was aware of how things are here, so like, I didn't really have that reaction, like, oh, you people are spoiled, like, cause I already knew how things were.
Your folks back home are gonna be like, oh, he's too Americanized now. He's over here cutting the fool now, making these beats, kicking it with street rappers and all types of artists.
Now I'm just expressing myself.
Yeah. How do you feel about expressing yourself the way that you do? Like, what do you think about being a producer? What made you pick that?
Oh man, like being a producer. So for me, I'm an artist as well. So I make music as an artist, and I was an artist before I was a producer. And the moment for me kind of was like when I came over here and I like watched all them videos online of like maybe like what Kanye sampled and then what he turned it into. And that was kind of like a light bulb moment for me. I was like, oh, I mean, I've always known people produce because like I said, I was always an artist. So I was in a group in high school and, we rapped, did all that, all that stuff that most people do. But I never really produced and like made stuff like that. I didn't really have an interest in it at that time. But when I got here, like I said, I'd be watching them videos, and that's kind of like when the light bulb moment happened for me. It was like, I was like, oh shit, that's what I want to do, and that's when I started to connect the dots and started to try to learn how to do that. Because a lot of times as an artist, I'd have ideas for songs and stuff, and I wouldn't be able to get the right production for it. So it was out of necessity as well, because I have these ideas and this sounds in my head that I want to get out, and like, I've worked before I became a producer. I had worked with producers. A lot of times, like, I have an idea and it wouldn't always translate the way I wanted to. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and start making my own stuff. And from there, I just fell in love with it. I just fell in love with it, and like, I became even much more passionate about it, because that's kind of what now fuels me as an artist. Like, with my own records, I like the idea of like taking a record from like A to Z, like crafting a song from scratch, like making the beat, writing lyrics, recording it, mixing it, mastering it, doing the artwork, all of that. Like I enjoy that entire process of creating the product.
What was the first thing you picked up when you said, "Okay, light bulb"? What
Yeah.
I'm getting, I'm getting the doll. I'm getting the
I mean, duh,
speakers.
duh. I mean, FL Studio. I that was always around me because I seen people use it a lot. So I kind of gravitated towards that because like some of my favorite producers use that. People like Boy Wonder, Hit Boy, So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with FL, and I just learned the program, and I was always using that. Um, I took like some piano lessons, to try to help me out with, music theory and stuff like that. But yeah, I started with FL, but now I use a multitude of things.
What? What? Why?
Cause like I like gear and I like technology. Like I'm much quicker. As weird as it may sound, like I'm much quicker to buy a new plugin, a new music plugin than I am to buy a T-shirt. Just cause like I love anything that allows me to hear sound in like a new way. So like I like gear and stuff. But like for me, just I started with FL, right, from making beats, and when it came to like recording and stuff, I was doing that on Pro Tools initially, but then I switched to Logic because I couldn't afford Pro Tools at that time. So Logic is what I mainly use for like recording, mixing, and all that stuff. But as far as like making beats, I mainly work in like FL. I work in an MPC now a lot, and what else? And sometimes Ableton as well. Yeah, and like you said, Reason, because I saw you using Reason. I use the Reason Rack. You can use it as a plugin in other DAWs. Yeah, so I use that too. Yeah,
that's dope.
yeah,
That's
it's
dope.
cool.
Um, like, so you just buy plugins from various people, or what's your favorite one?
What's my favorite plugin?
Yeah.
It depends. Like if you're talking about like a sound plugin, like something that gives off sound like a keyboard or a synthesizer, something. Oh, that's hard. It's hard for me to pinpoint one and say I have just one favorite plugin because I don't really have a favorite one.
Damn.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry, but
you
like
got a big library then.
yeah, I mean like I dig all the cool stuff that other people dig, like Omnisphere, Expand, or Arturia, or Contact, all that stuff. I mean, I dig all that stuff, but I don't feel like I have one thing. I'm like, this is like my. Yeah, it's just I'm always trying different things.
Do you have do you have like a certain sound like with those, or you sound different completely on each different plug-in or different? You use them different ways.
Yeah. Everything's just a tool. Everything, plugins, all of that, they're just tools. It's just how you use them. That's really all they are. They're just tools.
So you're a craftsman with your tools.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. That's how I am.
Okay. All right. Well, give us one of your favorite producing moments in your life that you won't forget.
One of my favorite producer moments in my life was when one of my friends lost his younger brother transitioned, and he needed his family had asked him to create a song, and he asked me to help record it and stuff, and I was able to bring the song to its full potential because we were in here and he had a voice touch live in here. It's like a little box. It's like an effect box that's like a harmonizer and stuff like that. And we're in here and we were able to record a choir in here. He was the one singing it through the box, but we made it a choir, like a children's choir. So like it came out really beautiful because this song was for like this
brother.
This moment in his life. You know what I mean? So
all the memories.
So being able to help with that, that was when like I'm like beyond other things like you can see in music, really helps. Yeah. So yeah.
You knew him?
Yeah, we went to college together. Like we work a lot together, but he he had just lost his younger brother, and he was gonna make this song, and his family had asked him to make a song, and so he came to me. He already had a beat, and stuff, but in terms of how I was able to guide him and correct, give the creative direction and bring that choir and everything to life. That for me, that was, I was like, okay, yeah.
That's a Kanye moment right there.
Being of service in a moment like that, I was like, yeah, that was good.
Yeah. What do you think about Kanye right now? What do you think about?
I don't really think anything about Kanye right now.
What? You gotta have something. You gotta have something. You gotta think something about Kanye right now. Everybody thinking something crazy about Kanye right now.
To be honest with you, like, to each his own, man. Like, I don't always feel the need to have an opinion on everything, and I don't know. I don't feel like anybody has all the answers. I feel like we're all figuring it out. One thing I can say, I'm not gonna say
that's safe. That's safe to say.
Nah. Yeah, like I can't. I'm not here to be judge or executioner of anybody. Like, we all here to. There's no manual for life. You figure it out as you go. And if one thing we can all admire how audacious he is.
Definitely.
I'm not saying like, what I mean is like, and how he's not scared to look stupid. Think about how many people are so scared to look stupid they wouldn't even do, like, follow your dreams or stuff like that. He's not scared to look stupid. Imagine if there were like 100 Kanyes. Imagine what the world would be like.
Right. He definitely don't follow the masses.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah. Do you think he'll make a recovery, come back?
I don't know. I feel like, to me, just being a fan, I just always say like, I'm just always.
So you still support him then?
No, not necessarily about still supporting him. I'm just thinking like, for a moment like this for him,
a musician standpoint.
If music can help him like find his balance or whatever, or help him heal, or, just be a comforting thing for him right now. That'll be good.
Yeah. Tell us about entering into the Beat Battle Championship of the World.
Oh yeah. For the competition, I honestly I was ill prepared for that.
What?
Yeah.
We couldn't tell.
Because
everything, your sound was dope. You had the fans behind you.
I was ill prepared for that because I thought it was going to be like the traditional beat battles where like you come and you play a beat and the other person plays a beat and stuff like that. That's what I thought.
It's too easy.
Yeah, so it was when I got there, I was, oh, this is what it's like. But then again, I took that and I learned from that, So, like, if I prepared for it that way, yeah, I would have like, okay, But it was fun. I liked it. I liked the, just the competition, the speed factor to it. It makes you kind of, you have to think less and just work fast. And, yeah, I like that. It was cool. It was interesting to see, like, in that way, because traditional beat battles are always like, all right, this person has the beat, play the beat,
Right.
But having that like that way, you had to make it on the spot. That was very interesting. It was really good.
Dope. Do you think you came out where you should have came out, or do you think you should have won? Of course you're gonna say, man, I should have won that shit, man. The crowd was, man.
To be honest with you, like I said, I was ill prepared for it. So like, if I was well prepared for it, then those would have been the results I would have seen. So I can't say that that I should have won.
Can the people expect you in the next Beat Battle Championship?
Yeah, I'd like to participate in the next Beat Battle Championship, but the only thing, there's another event going on in Atlanta that same weekend. Yeah, right. So I gotta watch the times, but I definitely want to be part of the next one. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Dope, man. Well, y'all heard it here first, man. Just Sonata laying it down. You know, he got the funkiest sounds in the A-Town and all around. All the way back to Lagos, man. We appreciate you being on the podcast, man. You know, is there anything you want to say, tell these people, you know what I'm saying? Where can they reach you? Everything.
You can find me at all social media at Jeff Sonata. Yeah, social streaming platforms, Jeff Sonata. You know, yeah, I'm not hard to find. I'm everywhere.
Dope, man. I appreciate you. Big time, Jeff.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, sir. It's the cook up. Time for the cook up.
Time for the cook up.
What you gonna cook up, man? You gonna cook up some of that? What they call that dish over there in Africa, man, that everybody use? That fufu. You about to cook up some fufu?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook up.
Let's do it.
Give thanks and be thankful. And there's always something to be thankful for. Yeah, man. Be thankful that you're even still alive, still breathing, that God gave you another day, that you're not in the worst of the worst situations. So be thankful. It's the time of the season to be thankful for what you have. There's always somebody out there with less. So be thankful. There's always somebody that needs what you have. So be giving, give thanks, and continue to share the love. That's my word, y'all. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Peace.